What are some of the things that they should be taught very early in order for them to be good husbands in the future?
Right from childhood, we need to teach them good manners. Good manners like waking up and they greet those in the house. They also ought to see it from their parents doing it to each other. If you are blessed to have a mommy and daddy staying in the house, it's very good for mommy, if she's the one who has woken enough first, to say hi to dad, and dad does it likewise. We also need to encourage them to be hygienically sensitive, because some boys tend to be very shabby, and you wonder when you grow up and you get married to such a boy who is not neat, who is not caring, who is not bathing, who is not washing, say, his underwears, who is not caring for his environment. He doesn't want to seem to care. We also teach them to love and to respect one another, to love and respect girls. Because some boys and some men, they learn it from men. They think that girls or women are there to be manipulated, are there to be tossed to and fro. But we teach them to love them the way they would wish to be loved, to respect them the way they would wish to be respected.
Can you tell us a little bit about what a mother and a father could do specifically to nurture that character in their marriage life in the future?
Mothers should inculcate these principles in their children: being clean, being caring, being responsible. You do not just eat and leave your plate where you've eaten from. You do not just wake up in the bed and fail to make it. Those are small things, but if they are not inculcated in the boy's life when he's still young, say at 5 or 3 or 4, he may find it very hard at the next stage of his life. In most cases, at that stage, some fathers are away trying to make ends meet. But as this boy is growing with the mother, if the father is there, he needs to team up. I always tell parents that we need to work like a team. The father should respect his wife in the presence of this growing boy.
I saw on some of your publications that some of the boys that are growing up in your program, especially teenagers, they have a lot of questions. What are some of the questions and how do you respond to them?
You find a 13-year boy asking about having a girlfriend, and what they mean, in most cases, what they mean with that question: when do I start sleeping around? We normally answer them: if you are still a school-going boy, engaging in the gear of having a girlfriend, it might disorganize you. Everything has its good timing. If you try to do something out of its timing, it might end up confusing you and end up making you fail to achieve your goals in life. If you are not schooling, you are in a stage where you can sustain yourself, and if possible, you can sustain the girlfriend you want to get married to.
What are mainly the challenges that you face in trying to raise them to the men that you see fit?
Boys and men at large tend to think that they know it all. And with this, we find it very hard to mobilize boys and even men, to bring them together, to sharpen one another, to work on ourselves. And culturally, you find in most cultures, they don't think that boys need help. We also find it hard to fund these programs, because people think, no, I can't fund programs related to men because the men know what to do. They do not need anyone to tutor them. They can find out by themselves. But as boys try to find out, to venture into finding out solution for themselves, at times they found themselves falling in too many issues. So as girls need to be mentored, to be nurtured, the truth is boys need to be nurtured. So it's everywhere. It's everywhere in Africa. I may say that with all confidence, but I think it's everywhere, even in other parts of the world. Boys have been neglected.